How's it going, guys? So this is Sean at DIY Overlander. Thank you, Ray, for the Captain Evil Ray raid. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. I'm really excited about first live stream. Thank you, Fairy Dust, for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see who else is here. TGIF. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Alrighty. Tim. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Glad you can make it. Sean S. in the house. Awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Floss in the house. Awesome. Thank you very much for being here. Alrighty. What? Just jumped on me.
Okay, turn the camera this way. Towards me a little bit. Your background is washed out.
Like this? Is that better?
I don't know.
Box Van D. How you doing? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh, we already got a question. All right. Question. Hey there, Sean. What year is your 4Runner? Okay, so I get this a lot. It's not a 4Runner, it's a Toyota Sequoia. So it's like the bigger brother of the 4Runner. The 4Runner has a V6, the Sequoia has a V8, and third row seating is standard, and a Toyota Sequoia. So definitely the bigger brother of a 4Runner. Awesome question. Love the questions already. That's awesome. If you guys have any questions and have seen a little bit of what I've posted on YouTube so far, go ahead and ask the question. I love all the questions. Let's see. On van life mode. Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you very much. All right, here's a good question. Do you live in it or just camp? That's a good question. So for a month there, we were living in it for a while. We took a little bit of break from work and day-to-day stuff and lived in the Sequoia for about a month. But regularly we live out of a 32-foot camper that we moved into a little over a year ago. So still minimalistic lifestyle. We don't have a house. We used to have a house, but we are done with house life. We are primarily camper livers. Awesome. Cody Wells in the house. Awesome. Artscape. Hi, nice to see you. Awesome. So I'm worried about quality of the audio and everything. Huh?
Right there.
Yeah, Ray's right there.
Yeah.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody. Hi, go to Ray.
Okay, go to Ray. Awesome. Let's see, we got another question already in the house. What content can we look forward to? Okay, so this is an awesome topic. So what my channel is going to be about is going to be basically building a overlanding rig. Sometimes a lot of people have challenges on what should be the first thing you should invest in, what's needed right off the bat, what's not needed right off the bat. So we're going to touch on that for my channel. Camping out of a vehicle, obviously. Camping out of a vehicle, especially with more than just yourself, family of 4, including Cujo, because he's a 70-pound lab, so he's almost a person all by himself. And then also off-roading. So we're going to cover off-roading safety gear to bring, recovery gear, just in case things you want to have while off-roading. So we're going to touch on that during this, well, not during this live stream, but in later live streams, we will touch on that.
You can add Ray at any time.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. We are going to throw up one more question that was asked, and we're going to throw Ray up on the stream. Question: what does Ellie think about being on the road all the time? What do you have planned to do about schooling? Awesome question. I love the question. Thank you very much, Angie. Hey, family. So Ellie loves being on the road. She loves all the big trees, like when we went to Sequoia. She loves all the mountains. She loves everything about it. If we uploaded some later footage, you'll notice she refers to them as fountains. So anytime you hear Ellie say, "I love the big fountains," she's talking about mountains. She loves the desert. Whenever we go out to the desert, we take the four-wheeler out. She rides along in her own safety gear, and she absolutely loves it. For schooling right now, she is in special ed schooling right now, and we do everything possible to accommodate to her schooling. Her schooling is priority for us over anything else, because she's our daughter. We want her to exceed, and we want her to do better than what we can do. I mean, what every parent wants. Every parent wants their kid to do better than what they've done. Alrighty, so we're gonna throw up Ray up right now. He's on the kayak. Hey, Ray.
What's going on? What's happening, Sean? Congratulations on your first live stream, buddy.
Awesome, thank you.
You're doing awesome, buddy. You're getting some great questions too.
Yeah, I love all the questions. Absolutely love it. Thank you very much for all the questions, you guys. Alrighty, let's see.
Let's see who's here in the house. Let's see. We have Fairy Dust in the house. What's going on, Fairy Dust? Julie in the house. What's going on, Julie? Who else do we have here? We have Lillian, Laura. We have Bree, Ron, Daryl in the house.
Julie.
Oh, you guys, thank you very much for coming over here. I appreciate that. We have Jennifer, Tim in the house, Sean S. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. So supportive. I appreciate that.
Awesome. So we got a question from Traci Oceanfire 7. Where is the unlimited ultimate place you want to go? Let's see. So personally, I've already gone, but I didn't get to enjoy it to the fullest capability of what I would like. Sequoia National Forest / Kings Canyon. That is the ultimate place. I mean, the humongous sequoia trees. Ellie got to see her first snow there, which that was amazing. It was absolutely beautiful there. I wanted to do the little drive under of the fallen sequoia tree, but unfortunately that was closed due to snow. So hopefully we'll get to go back and be able to do that. And I think we'll probably leave Cujo with a babysitter so that way we can hike some of the trails up there, because they had a lot of great trails up there. That is a great question. Thank you very much.
So who's Cujo?
Huh?
Who's Cujo?
Cujo is in the Sequoia right now. He couldn't behave.
He's a bad dog.
A bad dog. He doesn't like dogs. Got another question. Do you travel outside of California? So right now we are enjoying California for what it is. We've been here for 3 years because I'm active duty Navy. So we were in Florida out on the East Coast where we were born and raised and stayed there our whole lives. And really enjoying the California weather and all the national forests and parks that are offered out here. But of course, eventually we'll get a new duty station. So we'll hook the camper up to the truck and we'll head out to another state, and we will cover all the national forests out there in that state, and be able to cover all those places as well. Awesome question.
Sounds like fun. Let's go.
Awesome. Let's see. Hello. Artistry dude, thank you for being here. Time for exploring. Ray the babysitter. He's not so evil after all. Awesome.
I thought I was gonna get in trouble by busting out the water cannon. She liked it though.
Oh yeah, she loved it. She absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I can see them playing over there with the water cannon.
Oh
Water
yeah.
gun.
So
If you were screaming.
yeah. So if you don't know this, Ellie absolutely loves Ray. Like anytime we bring up his name, we'll be like, do you want to go to the beach and see Ray? She's like, oh yeah, yes, I want to go see Ray. It's like, well, you better finish your food, otherwise we can't go see Ray. And she'll scarf down her food in a second. Awesome.
It's all my fault.
See, we got
It's all my
question
fault.
here. Let's see. On van life mode, are you nervous, John, being your first live stream? I am horribly nervous about this, but I have a great teacher. Ray has been a really great teacher to help me out. He has been really walking me through the steps, how to set up StreamYard, how to connect it to YouTube, walked me through throwing up the banners and how to share all the comments on the screen, just all that little stuff that's not really thought about. And Ray has really been there every step of the way, pushing me. He's like, hey, when are you going to do your first live stream? When are you going to do your first live stream? Next week. So Ray's been a really great friend for that.
Is there anything you can do about your background? Because you're pretty much washed out.
Um,
Can you turn your camera maybe facing east, away from the sun, maybe?
east, that way.
Yeah, the other way. Sorry.
Yep.
The producer in me is coming out.
Teacher Ray is coming out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
If not, it's not a big deal.
Now, sorry guys. I mean, first live stream. It's not going to be perfect,
We'll make
but
it work.
we're here.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. We're here, and we're doing it for the very first time. Alrighty, Julie.
Yeah, if you guys
Go, Ray.
Yeah, post those questions. Go ahead and post those questions, guys.
Julie had a great question. Where do you want to go on your next duty station? Honestly, I've been in for 7 years. I have another 4 years left here in California, because I did 3 here already. I selected to do another 4 because I absolutely love California. I mean, no humidity, only rains 2 days out of the year, 70-degree weather. I get to be right on the beach. Absolutely love it out here. Cost of living, not so much. Gas is over $4 a gallon. But
Yeah.
next duty station, I'm hoping to get back on the East Coast, to kind of be closer to family, and just be back over there and get to explore more, hopefully more north than Florida, because Florida, I'm sorry guys, I did not like Florida. The humidity there, I just can't get over the humidity there.
Yeah, and the bugs and yeah.
Bugs. The bugs, exactly. Here's an interesting fact for you guys. So if you guys think camping's impossible for families, there's lots of limitations. I'll give you a limitation for you. My daughter Ellie is severely allergic to mosquitoes. If that's not a limitation, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
So if we can make it work, anyone can make anything work.
Yep.
Let's see. Also, she's allergic to apples. You know how much kid stuff has apples in it? That's just ridiculous.
That's no fun.
On van life mode, where is Bree? Let's see. Bree has Ray's secret weapon and is squirting Ellie on the beach right now. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him. I think my screen is too washed out to make that work. I'm using a laptop, not using my phone like Ray. Maybe Ray could get
A close
maybe
up?
Ray could get him.
All right, I'll get closer. Give me a minute.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ray came back.
I'm just switching my camera around.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Whoa, apples. Yep. Morrissey family. Yep. Mosquitoes. Of all things, exactly. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Doctors can't even believe it. Sean S. Is the trailer in a permanent spot like where you can leave it? Like where you can leave it. All right, so that's a good question. So San Diego, where we are at, has a 6-month limitation. So we can pull the camper somewhere for 6 months at a time. And then San Diego's limitation is you have to pull out for 72 hours. The place we like to stay at has us pull out for a month. So if we have to pull out for a month, we might live in the Sequoia for a month, or we might go somewhere else, depending on where we're at and stuff like that. So like next time we have to pull out at the end of November. So December, we either have to live out of the Sequoia or find another RV park. Kind of leaning towards finding another RV park for the month because that will be Christmas time, obviously. So it's going to be very cold, and we don't really want to mess up Christmas. I mean, and we don't want to do that for Ellie. Ellie, last time we pulled out for a whole month was in April, and that was Ellie's birthday month. So that we had to play a little bit by ear. We did like a little birthday party for her while we were on the road, and then once we came back, we did a proper big birthday party for her. Awesome question. Thank you very much for that, Sean S. Oh, just jumped on me. Where is it? All right, on van life mode. Oh, dang it. On van life mode. What's your favorite food to cook when camping?
You got me.
We absolutely love, we call it campfire pizza. So it's basically the leftovers of all the food you have from previous days or from that previous day, and you just lay it down on some pre-made pizza dough with a little bit of sauce and cook it over the campfire. And it's really good. So like your bacon from that morning, some spinach from some sandwiches, some onions you've got left over, mushrooms, it's really like a supreme pizza. And it's absolutely delicious. We love campfire pizza. Great question. Thank you for that on van life mode. Artscape.
I can go for some pizza.
Do
Pizza
you
sounds good right now.
boondock in your camper as well? No. We do not boondock in our camper. Our camper is 32 feet long. It's very big. There's no really hiding that thing and its purpose. We have solar panels on top. We have an AC unit. And we have an F-150 that pulls that. So if we're going to boondock, we're going to do it out of the Sequoia and, do it that way and maybe hit some free campsites and stuff like that. When we're down in San Diego, we hit certain areas that
You're doing good.
that are legal to park at night. So that way we don't get any tickets or anything. Great question, Artscape Adventures by Lisa. Angie family, another great question. What works best for keeping mosquitoes away? Great question. The off, that's the, what is it, babe? The off, that is the woods, the family woods version of off. That stuff is super strong. Douse the clothes in it, and then spray it on periodically throughout the day. That 100% keeps the mosquitoes away from Ellie, so she doesn't get little bug bites. She gets big welts, and she feels very sick, like she's coming down with a cold or something. It's crazy. All right, great question, you guys. Thank you for that. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if we got any more questions. Thank you guys for being here. We got 36 people. That's absolutely awesome. That's awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Question by Sharon Lewis. Is cast iron griddles and Dutch ovens y'all's go-to cookware? I wouldn't say go-to, but it is in our arsenal of what we like to use. MSR makes a great backpacking set of pots and pans that we like to use. Very durable, packed down very small, and very lightweight.
Yeah.
And Dutch oven, we do like to use the crock pot for sure to make like hobo stew or vegetarian stew or what have you. We've done it a couple times, and it always turns out great. Whether it's just leftovers from the day before and then some veggie imitation ground beef or real beef or whatever, cook it low and slow for a couple hours, you can't go wrong. You really can't. I say the only reason we don't use it a bunch is because it's a real pain to clean. It's a real pain to clean on the road. Ronald, hey. This is a shout out. Hey, Ray, you coming to Iowa?
Not till 2023, I believe. What's up,
Not
Ronald?
till- Awesome. How much pots and pans do you pack for camping in the SUV? So we have one pot and we have one pan. That's it. And the handles detach because of the MSR backpacking set. And I mean, these guys, they're super lightweight. If you have the extra money to go super lightweight, super durable, I heavily suggest them. Heavily suggest them. There's other brands out there that make some good quality stuff that are just like it, like MSI makes good stuff. Jet Boil makes stuff like that. Basically, just go to your local REI and check out the backpacking cookware. That stuff packs down very small. It's very light. It's nothing adding it to your arsenal versus bringing pots and pans from home. Let's see. Love using our cooking oven over an open fire when it's safe to do so. Yep. There's definitely certain areas where you can't do an open fire, but it's really nice when you can. Especially out here in California, they're kind of weird about it. Some places you can do wood fires, other places you can only do propane. And certain areas you can't do fires at all, depending on the hazard level. And if it is a fire, then you better be able to cook on it. So that way it's actually a grill, not a fire. So what we actually have recently converted to about 6 months ago, we have a foldable propane fire pit, and we'll run that off of a 20-pound tank. And it's really nice. So no smoke, no bad smell or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, I love a fire, like an actual wood burning fire. I absolutely love the smell of it and everything. But sometimes the smoke gets kind of annoying, and then toting around a bunch of wood is kind of hard sometimes when you're trying to carry everything you need for a whole month out or more. So we've gone to that, and we can double by using that 20-pound tank and using it on our 2-burner Coleman stove, and just use an adapter hose. So it doubles in between using it for our fire pit for warmth out at night, and then also for cooking. So I mean, it's really easy that, and you can go to any gas station or convenience store and swap out the tank for a full tank. Let's see. Hello, artsy dude. How cool is that to be active in the military and still be able to live in the camper life? We love it. I tell all my coworkers that I live in a camper. I see no shame in living in a camper. I feel like we are way better off living in a camper. And I don't think I'll ever go back to a house, to be honest with you guys. I don't think I'll ever go back to a house. With a camper, everything's very close to you. You know what you have. So you don't have like those nooks and crannies in an attic of a house of stuff you only pull out once a year or just disappears, stuff like that. Everything we own is in our camper or right outside of it. So I know exactly what we have, where it is, everything like that. And I mean, we were living in a house, and I think the first week we were in the camper, Ellie was potty trained like that. It's only 5 steps away. She knows exactly where it's at. She knows exactly what to do. I love it. My family loves it. And living out here in California, it's way more reasonable living that way, especially on active duty pay. I don't know if you guys know this. Active duty personnel in the military don't get paid a lot. We make enough to apply for food stamps, for WIC, every government assistance you can think about, because we make so little. Fairy dust. You guys at Mission Bay? And if so, is it windy? So yeah, we're on Fiesta Island. Yep, where Ray likes to hang out at. It's right in our backyard. We're really close to it. We come here every weekend to go kayaking and hang out at the beach. It's really nice. And yeah, we got a coastal breeze, and it's enough so if you're out in the sun, you're not hot at all. It's really nice. Let's see, another question. Hello, artsy dude. Are you allotted to stay on base like that? So depending on what area you're in, depends on if you can stay on base or if you just have like government housing that's not technically on base, but is military property. And that's what we did for about 6 years, almost 6 years. We stayed in military housing, and it just didn't work. It didn't work at all. It's a nice feature of being active duty, but basically the government gives you a certain amount of money. So like they give you $1,600 a month for housing. If you stay in a government housing, they just take all that. It's just gone. You never see it. So living in a camper is a lot more feasible, and you actually get to keep more of that extra money. Awesome question. Traci Ocean Fire. Can Evil Ray, are you taking hits? Oh, I think we lost Ray's audio.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking major hits from the water cannon. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Did you see that? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. See if I can get that in frame. All right, I'll come back. The hat's in the way. This big hat's in the way. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh,
I'm all over the place. There she is. Where's she at? I can't see her. Oh, there you are. Oh,
ah,
oh
it
my
snuck
gosh,
up
you got
on
me.
you.
Oh my goodness. You got me taking major hits over here.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, TGIF. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Julie. My son is stationed in San Diego. He was stationed in Hawaii for 4 years. He's out at sea now. He's been in 14 years. Man, it's rough, Julie. It is rough. He's only got 6 years left. I have half the time he has in right
Say
now.
hi.
Oh man. Hoping to make it to 20. Hopefully I can get to 20. Awesome. There's Ellie. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if the audio's not very good. I'm sorry if you hear people's music in the background and waves and cars and stuff like that. You know, we're out on the beach. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Sounds pretty good on this end, on my end.
Awesome. Fantastic. Love all the questions you guys are asking. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I love all the questions, especially because I have this much material to talk about. So you guys are really broadening it up. It's awesome. Love it. I was really worried about running out of stuff to talk about. Thank you for going live by Laura Williams. Sharing your family and very nice to meet you. Since I am very Hugh and follow a link, can I ask, what is your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is DIY Overlander, all lowercase, exactly how you think it's spelled. And I think it's up on the screen as well. So DIY Overlander. Awesome question. Let's see. Alrighty. Angie, hey family. Thank you for your service and many, many blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Angie family. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Tim says, psh, 20 years is nothing. It goes by fast.
You got
It
this.
goes
20
by
years.
fast.
You got this, Sean. You can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the longer you're in, the faster it goes. I mean, just this June, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been in 7 years? That's crazy. I feel like I just got in not too long ago. I can't believe it. Let's see. Awesome. Thank you, Julie. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'm really nervous about coming up. Really been putting this off. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Alrighty. Tim has a question. Are you staying in San Diego for the rest of your service? Probably not. Probably not. Probably after another 4 years, I'll be heading back to the East Coast to be by family. Let's see. Okay, Arnold. How Ray or Evil Ray? I don't really think I've seen the true Evil Ray. To be honest, I don't think I have.
I think he's a wannabe.
Yeah, I think he's a wannabe. I think he's just for show. Ray's always nice. Are you going to try to get assigned in Hawaii? Hawaii would be awesome. I'm not going to lie. That would be really cool.
Let's go.
But
Hawaii sounds fun.
But I think I would have an issue bringing the camper out there. I don't know if they would bring it over on a boat.
My van is from Hawaii. It used to be a U-Haul van from Hawaii, and they shipped it to California. Yep.
That is true. Traci, Ocean Fire, how much power with your solar? Okay, so that's a tricky question. So I have solar on my camper, and I have solar on my Sequoia. So my camper has 300 watts worth of solar panels, 200 amp hours worth of AGM batteries, and then the Sequoia has 200 watts worth of solar. And just recently, my new lithium Renogy AGM lithium 50 amp battery just came in. So looking forward to installing that. That's going to be an awesome addition to the Sequoia. Let's see. Awesome. Awesome, you guys. All right, Ray, do you have any questions?
I do. Can I give them a little quick tour of the pool that we built?
Go for it.
All right. I'm going to give a tour of the pool. Making my way. Actually, how about... So, actually, for you, I have a question for you, Sean. Why did you pick us the Toyota Sequoia out of all of them?
So we initially wanted a 4Runner, because I mean, you can do everything to a 4Runner, right? All the aftermarket parts and stuff. But we kind of realized it was a little too small for us and the kids. And Sequoia was a little bit cheaper, had a big V8, got about the same gas mileage, and it was longer. And you kind of had to try a little bit harder to find the aftermarket parts, but I kind of like that. I kind of like trying to find these aftermarket parts and kind of mix stuff. So some stuff you got to grab some stuff from a Tundra the same year. Some you got to grab from like a Lexus GX 470 of the same year, because they're all the same vehicle. You just got to pick and choose. It's a lot of fun. I like it. I like hunting for parts like that. Sean S. What does the family do well? What does the family do well? You ship out or don't you ship out? Okay, so I've been on two deployments. So typically, at least my first deployment, we didn't have Ellie. So Bree just stayed with her parents, and they were absolutely awesome for letting her stay there. We got to collect a lot of money because we weren't paying for housing. And let's see, it's pretty much done every time. Just go stays with family. So that way she can kind of have a support group around her, and we can save some extra money. It's a good question.
Sorry. I don't know if you want to make me big and I can show them the pool that we built.
Go for it.
Make me big on the screen, if you remember how to do that.
Yep. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. Wait, I think I remember now. Haha.
All right. Nice work. We got Ellie playing with the water cannon. You having fun, Ellie? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi, YouTube. You like your pool? Yeah. So we built Ellie a pool over here, underneath the big umbrella. Get the umbrella. Get the pool over here next to Mission Bay. But we built a, what do you call this? A rampart that protects the pool. So when the high tide comes in, it won't destroy our pool, hopefully. And we got the toys over here. Nice little setup. Yeah, we're just having some fun.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Got it the first time. Let's split screen. Awesome. Can Ray give us a walk around of your Sequoia build? Of course he can. That's easy. Let's make Ray big again. All right.
All right. So I'm walking around real quick. All right. So base camp is right here. And so here's the Sequoia. We just did a recent tour of it on my channel. But I believe it's a 2006 Toyota Sequoia. I always get that mixed up. But I love the back end of it. But it has a KO2 tires, 33s, I believe. And if you're not connected to DIY Overlander, this is their Instagram handle. Go check them out. On the top, they have 200 watts of solar. They have 2 Rotopack tanks on the very top. So 8 gallons total. We have the WeBoost antenna at the very top. We have some off-road ditch lights up here. Everything is sitting on the Yakima rack on top. It's a V8. I believe it's a 4.7 liter, if I remember correctly, with the snorkel. And then we have the awning, which is awesome on a day like this where it's nice and sunny. We have the YouTube setup over here. What's up, Sean?
Hey.
And we're live here at Mission Bay. Now, what else do we have here? On the inside, we have some fans. Cujo's probably sleeping. Where's Cujo at? Where's Cujo at? Let's see if we can find Cujo. What's up, Cujo? Say hi, YouTube. You're taking a nap? I know. We got the Domestic refrigerator here. I believe it's a 55, if I remember correctly. What else? On the back here, we have the ladder rack to get to the very top, plus some recovery boards. We have some water tanks in the very back, plus the trasharoo hanging off the back tire there. Some extra water containers. I'm sure I'm missing a ton. What else am I missing? Sean? Yeah? You take over.
All right, we are back. I hope you guys like the Sequoia tour. Julie, how did you and Ray meet? So me and Ray actually met right here on this exact same beach. That's when Kevin from the No Mock Experience and Ray were probably like 10 yards away from us. And Kevin just walked on up and was like, "Hey, how you doing? I like your build. I like what you guys are doing. I can tell what you're doing." And it was our very first night of boondocking. And both of them helped us out a lot with our first night of boondocking. It was absolutely great. And, I was mostly on Instagram at the time. And they're like, "You guys should make YouTube videos. You should do it. People want to see this. People want to see a family doing this. Not a lot of people do this." So we were peer pressured into it.
It's 100% my fault. I accept responsibility for everything.
Let's see. Sean S. What does the family... Okay, we got that one. Woo. All right. Let's see. Tim, what is your job in the Navy? So I am a parachute rigger. So basically anything that a pilot or an air crewman that go on the helicopters use for their safety gear, their helmets, their vests, the life rafts that they depend on if they crash to live out of while they're waiting to be rescued. All that gear is maintained by me and my coworkers. And that's what I do. And I love doing it. It's an awesome job. And it's awesome to know that everything that I'm maintaining is being used for a greater purpose. And I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a ship here that caught fire about 6 months back that completely got burnt up. And my squadron, so my group I'm a part of, helped put out those fires. And it was very rewarding knowing we were flying 24/7 for 2 weeks to help put out that fire. And that was right here in our backyard in San Diego. Angie, hey family. Question for Ray. What you have walked up to them like Kevin did, or would you have been shy? That is your question.
Okay, let me flip you around to see. Yeah, I'm more of a reserved person. I usually tend to keep to myself. So it would have taken me probably a good couple hours before I would say hello. But no, Kevin's definitely more outgoing than I am. I'm more of a reserved person. So yeah, it would have probably taken me a couple of minutes to say hello and to open up to them. That's for sure.
Awesome. Diane, I remember that live stream when you were first introduced to us by Kevin and Ray. Yep. Way back in the day. That was awesome. That was a great live stream.
Way back in the day. Like 30 minutes ago.
Tim, time for exploring, Sean. I was ABE on CV 67 JFK back in 92 to 95. That's awesome. Thank you for your service. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Hello, Arts Dude. Have you ever stood underneath a Chinook as it's hovering above you while slinging loaded Hummers or any other vehicles? I have not. I have not done that. So before I was a parachute rigger or aircrew equipmentman, I used to be a diesel tech for the Navy. So I used to work on the big diesel engines that move the ships, and they're big V16 twin turbo diesels, and they were great. And it was a lot of fun. I absolutely loved it, but it was way too hot. I don't know if you've ever been next to a V16 twin turbo diesel engine that's bigger than a school bus that is 2 stories high, but those things are hot, especially at the bottom of a ship. So I went to more kind of a cushy job where I'm a parachute rigger and sit in the shop. All right, so we got 13 more minutes left till we hit up Gina. And if my moderators can please drop the link to Gina's live stream that's up next at 6 o'clock. Tim, what is your dream built for overlanding if money is no object? If money was no object,
E350 extended.
Bree would love an E350 extended. I would love a 2021 Toyota Sequoia, fully decked out, pretty much the exact way I have mine, but having a 2021 Toyota Sequoia would be awesome. Way less miles. It's a 5.7 liter over my 4.7, puts out 120 more horsepower than my V8 with the same gas mileage, and has a little bit more gearing in the transmission. But those would run you about $80,000, so I don't touch those. I'll stick with my $12,000 Sequoia. Cody Wells, Sean, have you or Ray found any shark teeth on the beach or in the waters? Seashells. Mostly seashells. We're still trying to look for Nemo, though, when we go kayaking. We're still looking. But we have touched the butt. Once. Ellie touched the butt. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, TGIF, for dropping the link to Gina's stream. Really appreciate that. Alrighty. So, for you guys that have just found me because of Ray, I really appreciate you guys coming here. I really appreciate the community here. I've gotten so much support from this community. I absolutely love it. And They're like you're like direct friends. Like you're sitting here right next to me and helping me out every step of the way. I absolutely love it. Thank you.
I have a question.
Okay, Bree has a question.
When's your next YouTube video?
When's my next YouTube video? That's a great question. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow because I have some questions about my suspension and tires. So hopefully we can get that out tomorrow because we do have a new addition to the suspension that came in on Monday that I've been putting off on installing.
When's Ellie's YouTube video?
Ellie's YouTube video. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Tim, what was Bree's dream build? So Bree would love a Ford Econoline 350 diesel pusher,
Four-wheel drive.
four-wheel drive,
The extended, right?
the extended length like Ray's van, and no fiberglass topping like Ray's van because she doesn't want the height. She's short. She doesn't need the height. She just wants the length. Yes. Yes. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. So Bree would really like that. She's been in love with them for the past year.
I think they're cool.
Call me V. Sean, what advice would you give people thinking about van life or Sequoia life? I like that. Hashtag Sequoia life.
Yeah.
Love it. My advice. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of advice I could give.
Don't be afraid to sleep on top of each other.
Yeah. Bree just said it. Don't be afraid to sleep on top of each other. I hope you like your family.
Well,
If you're
don't
gonna
like
sleep
them,
with
why would you camp at all without?
Come here.
No.
No. Bree's making some good points.
You
If-
just repeat it.
If you don't like your family, why would you want to camp with them? That's a great point. If you like your family, you're going to camp with them. Don't be worried about sleeping on top of each other. Don't be worried about invading each other's personal space. And just have fun. Just have fun. Make a list of stuff that you used and stuff you needed. And try to incorporate that in your next trip. Say, okay, I didn't use this stuff I brought, so I don't need to bring that again. But I needed this. I forgot Band-Aids. I forgot tweezers. I forgot too much water. I have forgotten water at one point.
Smaller dog.
So remember those stuff. Put that on a list to remember the stuff to bring. Bree said, go with a smaller dog. Yeah, 70-pound lab. Kind of hard to fit.
He likes to be spooned.
He likes to spoon. Doesn't matter if he's a little spoon or big spoon. Cujo loves to spoon. Van Light with Gina, thank you very much for sharing out this live stream. I really appreciate it. I love your channel. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Fairy Dust. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. DIY Overlander Gina Raid. Yep. We are going to do, so in T-minus 7 minutes, we are going to do a DIY Overlander raid at Gina's channel. It's going to be awesome. Did I say Gina's Van Life? Van Life with Gina. I'm sorry. I'm new at this, but it's okay.
Ellie, go to the microphone and say, hi, Gina.
Hi, Dina.
Go,
Here.
Go there. Go there.
I could keep.
Here.
Hi, Dina.
Up.
Hi, Dina. Hi, Dina. Hi, Dina.
Hi, Gina.
You can't say it back, Ellie.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for being here. Love
Hi,
it.
friend. Hi,
6
friend.
minutes left.
So,
Van Life with Gina
Dina.
in 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
It's just 6 minutes.
Before we do the campfire.
Yeah, before we do the campfire.
And
What?
we'll get in the water.
I'll get in the water. Okay.
And we use the bell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. So, what temperature is it here? Let's see. I think it's about 72 degrees here. Just about. Ray's going to confirm this for me. 72. I guess right. It's always 72, sunny in California. That's what I absolutely love. Oh, good question, Julie. Oh, Tim, I missed your question. I am so sorry, Tim. I will scroll back up and look for your question. All right, here we go. Oh, no, I clicked on something. Oh. There we go. What would you change inside your Sequoia? So, I would like to do a platform bed inside my Sequoia, so that way our sleeping arrangement is always set up, and we can just do like a hinge top, so to like pull the mattress or the sleeping bag out of the way with a little bit of plywood, and then just go in there and grab what we need. That is my next interior upgrade for sure. Let's see, Sean S. Ellie, you going to have Dad help you get Ray? Oh, we are definitely going to use the water cannon on Ray after this. You better believe it, Sean S. Awesome. That's right. Call me V. A family that camps together stays together. Is the water warm? The water is perfect temperature. It's absolutely perfect. Ray was just out there, and it's absolutely perfect temperature. Ellie's been playing in it for the past 4 hours. We've been playing in it. It's a perfect day here in California. We couldn't ask for better. Not too windy, and low UV index for the day. It's been great.
It's still sunny.
Let's see. Yeah, Ray was looking a little too dry. Yes, he was. He was looking a little too dry out there. I think Ellie took care of that, but I think we're gonna take care of that a lot more in a little bit. In 3 minutes. 41 in the house. That's awesome. Really appreciate you guys being here. That's really great. Thank you so much. I was really worried that no one was gonna show up, and I was just gonna be talking to myself. But thank you guys for being here. Bree's right. I love hearing myself talk anyways. So, I mean, I would probably go on for like 2 hours just talking to myself. All right, guys, you have 2 minutes to ask me anything else you would like an answer to. Or you can drop if a question or a statement for the next YouTube video you would like to see on the Sequoia, how we sleep, how we camp, you know, what gear we bring, anything you would like to know.
I have a question.
Ray has a question.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Ellie's getting pizza. And we're going to have some veggie burgers. And they're really good. You guys are going to miss out. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Tim just asked another question. What is the furthest that you took your rig off the pavement? I would have to say Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree for sure. We spent 4 hours without cell signal and slowly crawling through nothing but rocks. And deflated the tires to 18 PSI. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Got a lot of great footage that'll hopefully come out here soon on that rock crawling. Awesome question, Tim. Time for exploring. What are your little light bars on the left side? So the little 2x2 inch LED lights on the left and right are little rock lights. So that way you can kind of see off to the side. So that way you know you're not falling into a ditch, or if you have a big rock to the left or right of you. We got 30 seconds left. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to go hit up Van Life with Gina right now. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Bye.
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 Bye. I need